driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. My name is Myles. My channel is called Driving with Myles. So we started the car. We want to go ahead and get going. We want to relax a moment and pause and get mentally ready for the opportunity to drive. Driving is a privilege, not a right. It can be taken away. So I want to demonstrate the proper skill set you need. We're pausing for a second because we want to relax because we know driving can be stressful. I'm going to frame the rear window in the mirror. So when I'm driving, I look up to my rear view mirror and I frame that rear back window in the mirror. So when I'm driving, you're going to see me look up and check traffic. My driver's side, my steering wheel's on the right. We're in North America. I'm in the Eastern time zone. I want to look straight ahead and get that mirror set so I see a little bit of the door handle and the sides of the car. Now, on the passenger side, I want to lean to the right a little bit, have the mirror out. So now that our mirrors are adjusted, we've checked our dashboard, the car is running, we're at about 1,000 RPMs. I'm going to put my foot on the brake, and I'm going to put the shifter to R. R is for reverse. I'm going to look left, right. I'm going to check my mirror, my backup camera. I'm going down slowly because we want to be careful because safety is no accident. Now I'm going to turn my wheels all the way to the left. As I back up, the rear will go to the left, the front will swing out to the right, and I'm backing out slowly. I don't hit cars or trucks or mailboxes. Okay, I'm going to turn the wheel back. Now we're going to go ahead, but you notice the sun is in my eyes to protect my eyes. I always like to drive through neighborhoods first to learn the car, to get comfortable. And that's what this is about, getting comfortable with the car. We're not going to rush today. We're going to be going through streets, neighborhoods, the Gratiot thoroughfare. Then we're going to get on the I-94 expressway and practice merges and exits. We're going to stop. We want to turn on our left turn signal and stop. We want to look left, right, left. I'm going to show you this. We want to look left, right, and left. We're going to make a left turn. And then we look where we're going. So you're going to see me turning my head and looking. We're watching for kids. As you can tell, this is a real video live. We have kids. I know they're cold. It's cold in the morning. We're going to turn on left turn signal and we're going to come up and stop. S-T-O-P. We stop. Now I'm going to look where I'm going. I'm going to look to my left. I'm going to my left. And we want to end up on the right side of the driveway. R-I-G-H-T. And as you can tell, it is trash day, so we want to be mindful of trash cans, bags, debris that can be in the road. We're going to go into our turn slowly. There's a man walking his dog. There's the sanitational engineer, so we want to be mindful. That is a Doberman Pinscher. All right. Do they pinch? No, I'm joking. Okay, we're going to turn on our left turn signal. 100 feet, a half a block. We're going to come up and stop. S-T-O-P. We're looking, and then we're going to make our left turn. T-U-R-N. Always turn your head and look where you want to go. Okay, we need to make a left turn, so we need to get into the left turn lane. My indicator is on, and you see that truck, how close they come to the white line. We want to stop behind the white line. This is called the stop line. You see the semi-truck, and if we go past, hey, you see the semi-truck. So we're going to pause for a second, breathe, relax, and just take our time. When you take your time and have a great coach, someone who's going to communicate with you, evaluate you, and give you feedback, You can see a turn of another semi-truck. They make wide turns. We want to be careful. We want to watch for different road users, semi-trucks, passenger cars, older drivers, younger drivers. Now we have a blinking yellow. We're going to move forward 3/4 of the way into the intersection, and then we're going to stop. I'm looking at the traffic to the left coming toward me, and I'm waiting for a gap or space. This is one of the big fail areas of beginning drivers. Now we're going to go by the double yellow. Bam, got it. Now let's talk about these pavement markings, guys. We have a solid yellow that is broken. That is for left turns only. We have a broken white line. This is for lane changes left or right. We're now on the Gratiot thoroughfare. Many states have these type of roads across the United States because there was one main road to go from the downtown area all the way out to farm country. And Gratiot is one such road. This will take you to downtown Detroit, or in Chicago, downtown Chicago. Also Dallas, Texas, Montreal, Windsor, Nevada, Las Vegas. Now we're going to squeeze our brakes and be really smooth and not try to slam. If you're driving a manual, you want to put your foot on the clutch and take it out of gear. And we're going to squeeze our brake, and we want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. That was pretty good. Now, what should we be doing? We are looking and checking our mirror. There's a white GMC behind me. You should be able to see that. I have the candy cane, not the candy cane that you eat, but there is a striped area where you will not be driving. And then to my right, there are 2 lanes. One lane goes straight or turns right. One lane goes right only. The Gratiot thoroughfare gives you a lot of peace. And we are about peace, tranquility, and learning the proper way to drive, being smooth, making good decisions. I'm not an erratic lane changer. I'm going to show you a truck behind me. This white Jeep is an erratic lane changer. They're changing lanes. I'm trying to stay consistent, not turn or lane change as much. You will have to make a decision. The best decision is to find a lane that you're comfortable with, stay in that lane, manage your speed. I get questions from you guys. How do I keep my car straight? It is called lane line reference. Like you walking in your neighborhood. You're looking down your sidewalk. You are jogging. You're looking down the track at your high school. How do I keep my car straight on the Gratiot thoroughfare? You see that car drifting out of the lane. I'm looking down and around the curve. Lane line reference. Isn't this peaceful? And it's going to get better. What a beautiful scene. This is my traffic scene, guys. I have 8 vehicles. There's a semi-truck up there. The white Ford did not use a blinker. I want to lift my foot so I don't tailgate the journey. I'm squeezing my brake, and I'm taking my time. You have to be aware of your traffic scene. It will give you information. We went from 40 down to 30. And when you get into these city areas, and this is the semi truck did not use a blink either, that's frightening. And that is your next cause of failure, improper signaling. We are readjusting our speed. I'm evaluating my traffic scene. I told you the white Jeep is an erratic lane changer. I called it out for you. You're going to see this white Jeep change multiple lanes. Guys, this is part of your masterclass. This is you learning. This is us on a Gratiot thoroughfare. We're going to make a lane change. I don't want to be near them. I'm going to keep moving. You can make a decision to get out of drivers who are erratic. That keeps us safe. We want to have a minimum of a 3-second following distance. I see the red Jeep. Driving is a multitask event. I'm going to count my following distance from the Chrysler 300, from the yellow warning sign, 1001, 1002. I'm about 2 seconds away. We have a guide sign. This tells us there's a hospital nearby. And we're going to get over. I see the black GMC. Keeping space. Taking my time. I'm going to make a lane change to the left, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. You're going to see me looking over my shoulder. We want to stay away from the larger truck. There are no zones, left side, right side, front and back. And I'm looking left, middle, and right. It's really bright outside, so I apologize for that in advance on the video, but this is real life. I want to show you. You want sunshine, you want light, but not too much light to make it difficult to see. All right, we're in a pack of cars. I have the white Lincoln Navigator ahead of us. I have a gray Jeep. I have a Impala. And you see how rapidly things change in our traffic scene. We want to move with the flow of the traffic. That's the next failure point. If you're going under speed, you will perhaps get a warning. If you're going too slow, it could lead to failure. You're going to see a black GMC to my right, because I'm checking mirrors and blind spots, fly past us in a moment. We're scanning. This could be a still green light. It could change very quickly. We're not worried about lights. We're staying consistent with our speed control. We're right at about 40. It's peaceful again, more tranquil. Do you see how smooth it is, how relaxed it is? That's going to change in the next few minutes. The mornings are a wonderful time to drive because you have less traffic. You're able to make decisions smoothly. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. I did that on purpose. I see the black car. I'm not going to panic. I want you to see real life driving. I want you to see me make decisions, changing a lane, squeezing my brake, checking mirrors. Everything we do is done with intentionality. The white Blazer made a lane change to the right. That's a Chevy Volt, older model. We're identifying cars to help us understand. Don't change lanes through intersection. That was my bad habit for a very long time. Okay, I'm gonna accelerate. And then now, guys, we're passing a hawk. That is that 4-3 traffic light apparatus. That is for pedestrians to protect them. I'm scanning. I saw that car coming out to the left. That kind of caught me off guard because I'm scanning. I'm keeping space, taking my time. I'm being proactive. I'm always looking. Who's not going to use the blinker? Who's going to stop suddenly? Who's going to cut off? Who will slam brakes? We're being a defensive driver. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. I do not want to be behind this trailer. The energy's getting ready to pick up. We're going to be merging on the expressway. We're going to identify some of the traps, some of the challenges, and some of the opportunities. Because every day when we learn, now I'm squeezing my brake. Here's the challenge. You see the backup, right? If I wasn't paying attention, I would have got rear-ended. The car behind me could rear end me. You saw how fast that happened. You have to be ready. As soon as I said challenge, boom, B-O-O-M. So you got to stay alert. If we can stay about 45, we're going to make most traffic lights. It's not guaranteed, but most. This is through Detroit, Chicago, Houston, Los Angeles, Nevada. Now, this is a double left turn lane that merges into one. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. And I'm making a decision. I'm going to go in slow. I'm a little too fast. You see me turning the wheel. And I'm going to accelerate. You can hear the car doing that third gear merge. We're at 5,000 RPMs. Oh my God. We are moving. That was a little fast, guys. We need a 4,000. I'm out of the rev limit. So I'm going to have to readjust that when I get into the settings of the engine. I was at 5,000. That was a little harsh on the motor. Usually about 4,000. I do apologize for that. Don't cross the white line. That's a ticketable offense. Michigan, New York, Indiana. And you hear the energy picking up. And my blinker's on, and I'm out. I modeled. The copper colored truck did not. Also, you're going to hear gravel coming from the semi truck, and that could crack your windshield. There's nothing we can do right now, so I'm stuck. And I'm not going to get any closer because I don't want to get our windshield cracked. That happened before when we went to Metro Airport. So I'm going to keep space. We're at 60, the speed limit is 70. We want to merge out to the nearest lane. And we're going to hold at 60. And we're going to be patient. There's a reason why they have signs on a gravel truck that says 500 feet. Stay back. S-T-A-Y-B-A-C-K. We're holding 60. A lot of traffic around us. I'm going to show you. You see the cars behind me. You see it's still bright. So we're keeping good speed and good space. Oh, the driver did not use. Whoa. Okay. You see that gravel falling, that dirt falling, those rocks. Okay, so now we're about 65. And we're going to go through our skill set. I'm lifting my foot. That guy has tape or lady has tape holding their mirror. I'm not mad. I understand. And that's legal. Okay, I'm still keeping my following distance. I'm going to come from the bridge, 1001, 1002, 1003, 3 seconds. We have to deal with people merging. They have to yield to us. When a solid white line is broken, I'm going to get over. That was pretty smooth. Now, we want to identify dangers, keeping good space, scanning, looking for cars going really fast, really slow, aggressively tailgating. Road rage. Road rage takes energy. It kills your vibe. Okay, I'm on a de-acceleration ramp, exit ramp. You're going to see me gradually slow down, being really smooth on the brakes. We had peace. We had a storm. We're out of the storm. Meaning we're going to be getting back on the expressway again. Okay, blinker at the last second. Now let's practice our 4,000 RPM merge. Here we go. Here's our 4,000 RPM merge. Shifted into high gear. We're going to pull in behind the person with these ladders, which I don't like. Oh my God, that could be so dangerous. I want to increase my following distance, because if those ladders fall off, it's going to be a problem. We're going to have a ladder that will damage our vehicle. I'm increasing my following distance, taking my time. I don't know if you notice it. You can see that gray Impala's front tire is wobbling. It could be loose. It could be a balancing issue. We're getting off at 9 Mile. De-acceleration lane. Squeeze our brakes. You should see consistency from my last exit to this exit. And if you want to pass your test, you must model what I'm doing. I'm going to squeeze my brake, take my time, and we check around us. We look, we check. That car just shot out. People are in a hurry. And we got to do, I don't know what they're doing. This car cut out in front of us. Then they tap brakes. But we have to do our 4,000 RPM merge because we won't have enough speed to come out. And we have on our blinker. So they would get a minus, perhaps 2, dangerous maneuver, and we're going to lift our foot. We're going around the 9 Mile curve, Shady Lane Avenue. I don't know about you, but I think of Eminem, Slim Shady. Okay, I'm lifting my foot. They're tailgating. We are relaxed and calm. If you notice, they keep tapping brakes and tapping brakes and tapping brakes. They are driving off the road to the right. You would definitely get failed for that. Either they're on the phone or tired. And our blinker's on. And we're going to squeeze our brakes. Still no blinker. I've saw 4 errors and a definite fail. Okay. You won't understand what drivers do sometime, but we need to understand safety. I'm confused by their blinker. So we're going to keep our following distance. I'm still confused. You would get an error for having your blinker on for nothing. So I'm keeping space because obviously they need support. Now, this is an octagon sign. It's a red background, white letters. It's stop. It's a regulatory sign. I'm going to stop. S-T-O-P. I'm waiting. It's a lot of traffic, man. I am not making this up. You saw me looking. I'm going to get over to the left. What is this person doing? And you'll see this. We're behind the Range Rover. We're taking our time. It's a lot going on. And I want you to see real life. Cars not using blinkers, people pulling out in a hurry, young drivers, elderly drivers. We're not going to shame the drivers of all ages and categories. Okay? So far, so good. We've seen drivers merging out, trucks merging out, no blinkers, tailgating, distractions. We want to continue to stay mindful. Thank you. The Range Rover used a blinker. That was great. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to do what? Our 4,000 RPM merge. Sorry about the bumps. I apologize. Okay, we're at 4,000. We're actually at 4,500. We're a little bit over our RPM limit, and then we're out. Okay, that was 4,000. I'll have to check the data recorder, and that's one thing I want to get for you guys and show you the OB2 connector and show you what the car does, the RPMs you need. I think that would bring you a different perspective. Okay, we're back on I-94. We're about 55 miles an hour. We're going to take our time. We're using lane line reference. There's a semi truck in our blind spot. You can hear it. I want you to listen. Hear the truck. Man, big old Kentworth. Woo! Okay, there's nothing we can do right now. That Kentworth. All right. Thing is huge. I'm going to squeeze my brakes, keep space. I don't want to tailgate. It seems like that semi-truck is in high gear. I don't hear the motor going up or down. Now, we're going to get off in a half a mile. Exit 223. The traffic intensity is picking up because we're heading toward downtown Detroit, downtown Chicago, downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay? But we want to stay smooth and consistent. Consistency is what helped you get your license. And let's make a commitment. We just have to do it. I'm going to turn on my right turn signal. This exit ramp is different. It's very short. You're going to have to get on your brakes sooner. And we're going to go up real easy. I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. And we're going to take our time. Time. Okay? See the rear of the tires on the ground? We're being patient. All right, we're being patient. We're breathing. Remember, we are always looking out of our back window. We have a Durango behind us. We always want to have room. And we want to move ahead. Always use your mirrors. You will get marked down if you don't. And our left turn signal's on. I verified. We're not going to run yellow lights. Okay. And we're being patient. Always want to be patient. We always have to be aware of the environment that is around us. This lane is for left turns only. And if we would go straight, we will be on the I-94 expressway. But we are on the side street right now. And we want to, their mirror is broken. You see the Impala, it's about to be an accident. This car to my right is getting ready to make a left turn. What do? Do you let them go? Do you go first? They're inching forward. I don't know what they're doing. I'm going to let this Impala go first. If I wasn't paying attention, I could be sideswiped. So we're just going to, you see how they're creeping up and creeping up and creeping up? Okay, see them? Boy, hit that edge fast. All right. But the traction control was pulling power. It is not this serious out here. I do not want to go up to the stop line because I will get my front end knocked off. Okay? So we're sitting here again evaluating our traffic scene. We have a Chrysler 300. We have the Impala burning rubber. We have another Chrysler 300. I'm going to move forward. Old school Cadillac with the Dayton rims on there. You can tell I'm from the city. And that's something to be proud of. There's a different grit or vibe. So we're yielding. We're waiting for a gap. I'm committing to make a left turn. I cannot be scared anymore. And I want you to commit. You're going to commit to subscribe. You're going to commit to follow this whole video through. You're going to commit to asking questions because I will answer. I'm an instructor, teaching 24 years, licensed and certified. So here's my gap. Come on. Okay. It's a really slow left turn. All right. I'm sorry about the bad road. I apologize. Okay, now we got to get back up to that 4,000 RPM merge. Okay, we're at 3,500 now. We're coming out. Oh my God, the school bus. And we came out about 37. We were not in the RPM range. The carbon did not blow off our valves. And we were not able to safely execute a solid merge. I would have marked you down. Okay, let's turn on our right turn signal. We're going to get off at the exit Maras. Okay, and we're going to keep space from the bus. This backs up. We need to do another merge. We're going to turn on left turn signal. And this is a crossover. So we're going to cross over the I-94 expressway. And we're going to practice another 4,000 RPM merge. I do apologize. It is getting very busy right now, but I want you to see real life. It's almost 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is life in Detroit, life in Chicago, Illinois, life in Houston, Texas, life in Los Angeles, California. Okay, here we go. Let's do this 4,000 RPM merge. Okay. We need to adjust the shift points in the car because it's over revving a little bit, but that'll be another lesson. We're going to get out, and we came out 4,000. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. That's what it sounds like. I'm showing you valuable teaching moments, and we will put a time code in, and you'll be able to rewind to the points that are interesting to you. I'm a little too fast on this ramp. I've got to slow down, squeeze my brake. I don't want to lose control of the car. We're already here. I want to take my time. Oh, that guy's got wood in the back of his truck. I don't want that material coming out on me. Okay. There are a lot of contractors who don't properly lock down their materials. Okay, we're going to come in. They're crossing the double yellow. I'm looking at the flow of the traffic. I'm looking at cars. I'm looking for blinkers. Now, we're committing, again, to making a left turn. Okay? We're going to commit. It's scary, but we are going to do this. Okay? Okay, oh, we got to deal with this bump again. Oh, my God. Okay, we committed. It was scary, but we did it. We committed. Now, let's get that 4,000 RPM merge. My blinker's on. I'm accelerating up. I'm going to fall in right behind this white car. We came in at 2,300. I have to check the data recorder. That's not consistent. So we were not in the proper RPM range to get the car moving. Okay, we're going to turn on our right turn signal. Okay, now we have to readjust. Service drive, people, cars. Okay, we want to get up this ramp first because it's very dangerous. My blinker is on. I'm keeping space. There's a lot of eye movement here. You guys don't understand how much eye movement is required. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back up again. We're breathing. We're looking around, checking traffic. There's the city bus behind me. Hitting them air brakes. We talked about this in class. Bigger vehicles have larger brakes, air brakes. Smaller passenger vehicles and trucks have hydraulic braking systems. We have a hydraulic system. We're scanning. I want you to notice the lights. They're on a delayed signal. We have a red. The middle has a yellow. Okay, we're taking our time. We're scanning. We're looking. We're being patient. Looks like I saw a movie star to my left. I took a picture. I'll show it to you later. The big afro, the hair, the glimmer on the steering wheel, that's incredible. You never know who you'll see. All right, we're going to take our time, keep space. Good morning, E. How are you? Yes, it is Friday. Thank goodness. Okay, we're looking left and right. We're going to continue. I want to be careful in this light. This is Detroit, Chicago, New York, okay, Toronto. We're being patient. We're taking our time. I'm going to turn on my right turn signal. And I'm going to have a stop. S-T-O-P. Complete stop. This is another fail point where drivers don't stop. And we want to take our time. If I would have cut my turn short, I would have got hit by that car. When we go into the driveway, we want to see the vehicle backing up. We want to stay on the right. It's like you walk in the hallway or walking down the street. There's our crossing guard. He or she puts their life on the line. Whoa, I heard a Hellcat. E, you're fine. Don't worry. I'm blessed to have you. I've been doing a lot of updates to the channel, putting in more information, and we just need to do that collaboration talk. It's time. So look, let's talk about the road skills evaluation. Visual targets. Look left, straight, right. Search 15 to 20 seconds ahead. E is from New York. I am from Michigan. We have large metropolitan cities, a lot of people, okay? You have to be aware of vulnerable road users. These are kids, elderly, teens. Next, you got to turn your head. If I'm going left, I look left. If I'm going right, I look right. Next, judge stopping and adequate following distance. Okay? We need to keep speed and space. That's one thing I always want to show you is having good speed and good space. And guys, you've seen this live video. I almost got sideswiped, got cut off, people tailgating us. You've seen flipped cars. I'm not making this up. And this is why I love doing the live video. I love talking to my moderator, talking to the subscribers. And we need to just bring this whole community together, okay? And then also, an example, you've got to be able to get that side hustle. If you have your license or permit, you can do Uber, you can do Lyft. There's so many opportunities. Let's talk about steering. I have my hands at 10 and 2. I'm like 6'4", I'm about 265. I'm about 12 to 15 inches away from the steering wheel. I don't want to get an airbag in my face, okay? I had a young lady I was teaching how to drive a few summers ago. Her and her friends were driving. She didn't have her seatbelt. Her friend hit the brakes. She split her chin open because she didn't have on her seatbelt. Her face hit the dashboard. She split her chin open. She had 3 stitches. I said, what happened? Oh, We were driving and I didn't put my seatbelt on. I'm like, stop the silliness. Stop the madness. Hand over hand turns when we're reverse parallel parking, when we're scanning. Next, searches, mirrors, and over shoulder. Checking right blind spot. Checking left blind spot. Check your blind spots. Next, instant fails, going over the speed limit, striking an object, failing to yield. Another thing, if I have to intervene as your teacher, automatic fail. Disobeys regulatory signs or signals. You've got to know speed limit. You have to know stop, S-T-O-P. Here's some of the critical skills that we are going over. Selects the proper lane. Turn into the nearest lane. 2, checks traffic and signals. 100 feet a half a block. 3, verbalizes adequate gap for maneuvers. 4, completes turn in the proper lane. We were getting off on Cashew. The lady in the Impala, she was moving up, revving her engine. She hit that gas, whoop, cut me off. I heard the traction control, because the traction control was pulling power from her engine. Next, safe driving behaviors. Automatically puts on seatbelt. When I started, we put on seatbelt. We adjust mirrors. We walk around the car. Either you put your key in or you have a key fob. I'll show you both. Maintains proper speed at all times. If the speed limit is 60, you got to be 60. If it's 70, you got to be 70. In some areas in our state, we can drive 75 miles an hour. I can't speak on New York. I can't speak on New Mexico. I've been to New York. I've been to Michigan. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Indiana. I've been to Montreal. I've been to Toronto. I've been to Houston, Texas. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Florida. You get the idea. Next, maintain safe following distance, minimum 3 seconds. Demonstrates proper use of mirrors. Center mirror, left mirror, right mirror. Ooh, I saw an adult learner. Understands different vehicle capabilities and shares it with other road users. Box trucks, semi-trucks, delivery trucks, excuse me. Oh yeah, much better. Identifies and understands and responds appropriately. Other safe driving other safe driving behaviors. Effectively manages risk. Demonstrates the ability to select the best gap. If you're driving in Manhattan, downtown Detroit, downtown Chicago, downtown Houston, Texas, you have to be aware. They are cracking down on four-wheelers and ATVs and those guys and ladies wilding out. Okay? Teen takeover. Adult takeover. Okay? And it's an excuse. People need skill sets. Final exam assessment score. 10 or more driving errors or 2 unsafe maneuvers. Cutting off a car, running a light. You fail. Name of the instructor? Myles. Name of the student? John Public. Number of errors, 0. Instructor signature, automatic fail. Thank you, E. Thank you all for watching the live. Subscribe, learn. We will build that network and get people coming in and doing this collaboration. E, I'm going to collaborate with you. We'll talk and we'll get some guests on. So I'm going to lean into you for that. Okay? I want to say thank you. Bye. Subscribe.